Hey, what's up guys? It's TMF, and this week we'll be talking about collar stays. Now, collar stays, it's a small detail. It usually comes in plastic, as you see here, in department store shirts. But many men overlook this detail, or they don't know how to wear it, or they just don't think it's important. But you have to keep in mind it comes in for a reason, and it's these small details that will help you stand out and look better. It'll help you finish out the outfit and make it look perfect, basically. But plastic collar stays aren't that good. I wouldn't recommend them, and over time they just don't help keep the collar structured as they should. You should use metal ones. But you'd ask me what metal ones. There's so many out there. I'm about to recommend you some. Swiss Stays is a relatively new company. If you see the emblem right there, and they obviously specialize in collar stays. They sent us a couple here. I'll show you both packs. They sent us this. This is 3 sets come inside for $20, and there's the executive pack, which is leather, and it's only 1 set for also $20. But I guess it's more fancy. It's easier to travel with, and it fits in your pocket. But basically, this is the collar stay. They're metal collar. These are stainless steel. It's metal, and they're very sturdy. And they're resizable collar stays. This is good because, as you may know, different collars. There's different sizes of collars, so you'll need different sizes. Usually, when you buy a pack, such as Brooks Brothers, it comes with 4 different sizes or 4 different sets. And it might be a hassle sometimes, to look for the size of the collar that corresponds to the collar size. But with these, like, your problem is solved. You only need basically 1 set. It fits every shirt. I'll show you the 4 positions and tell you the sizes right now. But from the back, you resize them. You see the 2 extra pieces? That's what you move to resize. Basically, position 1 is 2.01 inches. Position 2, they're kind of sturdy to move. We've been using them for about 3 weeks now, to see how they hold up, the wear, and basically they've stayed sturdy for all this time, and that's a good thing. It's kind of hard to move them and resize them, but it's a good thing because you don't want them to be moving around in your collar or just to be, a flimsy structure. You want them to be nice and sturdy, get your money's worth. This is position 2, 2.32 inches. Then for position 3, you just flip out the front and fold in the back like that, and that's 2.44 inches. And then for position 4, which is the longest position, you just flip out the back, and that's 2.76 inches. Now I'm going to show you how to put it in your collar because so many men don't know how to. It's very easy actually. Just pop up the collar, and I don't know if you can see, but back here there's a slot, and you just basically stick it in there. Now the purpose of the collar stay, or why they're important. Basically, when you're not wearing a tie or anything, they're good to keep the collar down, so the collar's not up like this, especially if they're metal. Versus plastic, metal will help it keep it down and not flapping up. Also, when you're wearing a tie, this is mostly where it helps or comes in handy. When you're wearing a tie and a shirt gets older and after the wear and stuff, basically the points of the collar tend to bend up like this, like dog ears, and they look ugly. And obviously with a metal collar stay, that can't happen. So that's why you need the collar stay. So that's Swiss Stays for you. We like them. Basically, like I've said, we've been using them for 3 weeks, and so far they've maintained their sturdiness. I mean, they're not cheap or flimsy. They do have other types, such as plastic, which I wouldn't recommend, like I said before, but they have brass. I would recommend those over these because they're probably heavier, and when you're wearing a shirt without a tie, they'll help them keep the collar down better than other metals, because it's a heavier metal. And then they also have silver. The silver set comes with 3, and it's $125. Now, it's worth it for somebody that likes to dress well. They're worth it for somebody that, like I said, that likes to dress well, since they'll know the value of the item itself. You know, if you give it to somebody obviously that doesn't like that stuff or clothing or is into clothing, they'll think you're cheaping out on them, and they probably won't appreciate it as much. So that's our little video on collar stays and Swiss stays. I'd recommend you guys check them out. I mean, they're only $20, so considering that they're resizable and different from other ones, I think it's a good price, because other ones are more expensive, such as Brooks Brothers and other brands like that. They're more expensive than this, so I think they're reasonably priced. It's a genius idea, so you guys should check them out. SwissStays.com. I'll have the link below so you guys can click on it. And that's it for this week. Thank you for watching.